Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Oh, here I am again. I was sitting there having a full-blown conversation with Clint and then with everybody in here. Thank you for putting the bell. Oh my God. Good morning. Okay, well, since you are here, my dear, I will. Well, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hold on to my sweet run. Okay. I'm reading my text. Good morning, Aries. How are you? So there are a few things. I know, right, Muggsy? He said, silly goose. Hey, daddy's disappointment. I thought I was tough again. Well, don't I feel really stupid? I do feel a little stupid, actually, but Okay. Um, God, it's so much easier when I'm live streaming, just like you just gotta answer the questions real quick, and then I'm like here, and it's like, what do I say? No, you're not deaf. Happy birthday, Sarah. Happy belated birthday. So you're two, huh? Okay. Sam Mother at the Z. Okay, so everybody in here is pretty safe at this point with the wrenches and stuff. I will be taking some wrenches. Hold on, Aries. Hold on. Does anybody remember the rapper account that and I'm getting somewhere with this, and I'm sorry, Jules, I have to bring you up because I was looking at my stats last night for the lives that I've been doing, and it recommends, okay, so it tells you what channels where the most people come from. And I can screenshot this because I've been screenshotting everything, because one thing that she taught me really well about is if you don't have proof, then it's a conspiracy theory. Well, I am pretty apt to believing, because I guess I do like believe anything that anybody tells me, and I'm working on that. Is that Jules, your channel is actually the one that they say that they watch the most, and Maria, yours is the fourth one. Not quite sure what's going on with that. I don't know how y'all do these sock accounts and stuff like that. I really don't. Half the time I don't even remember what my password is if I don't have it auto saved. So you guys understand what I'm saying? Those that are in the chat, Sarah, by chance? Here's what I'm saying, in my opinion, okay? No matter what I do at the end of the day, I'm going to get bitched at by people that don't like me, because unfortunately the plaintiff made a comment. Maria, what'd you say a couple weeks ago? The best day ever is when people are just not going to support you. Well, Maria, you're the one that freaking incited a bunch of shit. You're the one that started the ice out comment and stuff. And I don't even know why you're even pissed off at me. I have no idea. It's like, I don't know what is up with you, Maria, but like I've been, for the most part, people you're hanging out with, they talked about your husband. I never talked about your husband. I never talked about your family at all. I just, when I say that somebody scares me because of things that they do, that's what it means. She is sick. I don't think here's the only thing that I can say. Do y'all remember the group text chats? Because Jules, there's a reason you were all gung ho for reading those texts when you were up there with Yates, and then you didn't end up reading them again. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I will get to that too. It's sick, you guys. Like, seriously, you guys are nitpicking me for every single thing in the world. I mean, down to the point that we're not supposed to be being transphobic and this and that. And you guys are posting me with white pants on, insinuating I have a penis, and I'm just supposed to be like, hey, that's fine. I was not happy with the live that Jules did because she kept going after Rochelle and she kept going after Kendra. And I just figured, you know what? Let's get the heat back on myself. And two other people said that because, Jules, as we all know, you do not know how to leave me alone. You do not. And then if I barely say anything, you're still going to go after me. I don't understand what is up with you women. I have no idea. Some of you I was friends with, but any little thing that I say, y'all nitpick every single thing. I don't know what to say. I went over and started doing my live streams to stay away from you guys. And Jules, you have the biggest mouth ever in the whole world. You tell on everybody, you tell on yourself. Oh, well, Jenny, guess what? You have whatever going in your chat. You have this and that. You open your mouth, and then when I do a live that night, you got people coming in stating that they're kids and this and that. I mean, why does no one see this? Damn. There are just people in this world that do not want to see other people do well in their life. And a lot of you guys that are friends with them, I am highly disappointed in you. Coming over and making comments on my freaking page. I'm not talking about now, but any one of you other people that were doing it. Why? Right. What's PPS mean? Dare I ask, or will I be in trouble for that? I don't know what PPS means. I don't know if it's like handicapped, or I'm being racist again, or if I'm being transphobic. I never know. So just please let me know and be very gentle on what the meaning is, because clearly this is freaking worse than being in detention, you women. If you guys weren't so great with your people skills, maybe some of y'all should have been teachers, because you women are freaking strict. Hypocritical, but strict. Y'all used to love me back when I called her Busey and Rod Stewart. Now y'all are freaking like scratching her tampon or something. What is wrong with you all? Good God. Oh, okay. PPs. Oh, well, God forbid. I sorry, Mugsy. I hope I didn't offend you, my buddy. Like shit. Like it's like a prerequisite that people can't even have fun anymore. Shit. Okay. So here's another thing. And I cannot drop the link now. Okay, so my beautiful Aries, God, and she is beautiful, and I love her to death, and I love her goats, and I love her hair, and I love everything about her. Well, for about 2 or 3 days, I'm talking to my mod on the phone, and I'm like thinking that me and Aries got into an argument, right? I got to re-wrench her back, because we'll get to the point on why I took her wrench. Some of you people have a little bit too much time on your hands. I mean, you two women, honestly, you guys do, but some of you guys have a little bit too much time on your hands wondering about what all of us are doing over here. Good God. And the reason I said all of your friends are tools. Okay, William, do you have any chicken this morning? Go report back to your women, sir, because clearly being a simp is your goal in life. And by the way, while you're going in there and you pass Clark, let him know that I think he's a snitch. Thank you, Philbert. And feel free to hit the like button on the way out, or stay in here. No matter. I don't care. Clearly, I'm running romper room this morning. Yeah, screw them. Best thing to do is joke with them, because honestly, I think that there are 3-year-olds that have more brain cells in their head than Mr. Philbert. Your friends are tools. Okay, that was so freaking 1999-ish. I think we were saying that right around when I was about to graduate. God knows what picture she took from that one. I mean, 9th grade, pretty much got that one. Maybe got my graduation picture too. Good gosh. And happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I'm supposed to be modding right now. Good morning, Jen and chat. Have to work. Christoph, fan, thank you so much. I really, really am happy that you came in. I really appreciate it, because you two women are just dead set on wrecking my life. And unfortunately, I am not going to allow you women to scare me anymore, because you women are weirdos. You don't get what you want, you guys will climb the buildings to ruin people's lives. Okay, here we go, my beautiful Aries Sue. Okay, go ahead and set a goal today. Meet my goal or don't. I don't care anymore. I really don't, because it's laughable at this point. All right, there you are. Hey, Aries. And clearly, I'm going to say that this is my job, because if I told any of you guys what I did as a job, let's see, the person that knew my psychiatrist or posted my 9th grade picture or anything like that, I probably wouldn't be the most smart thing to do to even breathe what I do for a living, because you guys would mass call and do stupid stuff. So quit nitpicking. Thank you. All right, Aries, do you have your wrench? Don't try so hard, and you might say something fun. I think you're one of those ones that I feel like was in detention a whole hell of a lot and didn't show up to many classes, but welcome, Filbert, again. It's laughable at this point. Feel free to stay. I really don't care. I hope they're paying you a lot for your simping. Okay, so basically what I did, and you guys, honestly, it's really not that important. Like, I'm not even really ticked off. It's just, at this point, it's laughable, for real, guys. Okay, so basically what had happened is I dropped the link in the very beginning. Yeah, I know, corny, right? So 1999-ish. So back when in-school suspension was the cool thing when you were in high school. So I dropped the link, and it's just super weird, man. I'll tell you what, when you leave that hive, it's been whatever, over a year now that all this horrible shit's been happening. Okay, so I dropped the link, and I had seen the person that was behind. Okay, do you guys remember when Rapper had come in? Rapper had come in, wanted to take the link. Well, I'm looking at the backstage, and the name isn't the same as Rapper. And I do, wherever Rapper is, I do adore that person because Amber adores them, and they're cool and everything. But I have to pay attention to who is backstage, because in doing this channel, I have seen an array of things that people like to do when they want to come up on panel. And I have not seen anything that I would even want to watch on Cinemax. So I kind of got to watch my stuff, because we got all these crazy little weirdos that want to come in and see your channel fail. So Aries comes up. I'm thinking that it's her, okay? And she knows what I'm talking about, because we talked about this yesterday, because I truly thought that we were not friends anymore. And Maria, Aries was friends with you, is from what I hear. Yes. So you two women have been working together far longer than anybody knows. Maria and Jules, you guys do. I was in Paula's room and saw you guys live streaming Siwa's channel, okay? I didn't ask for the link. So I've been knowing. And every time I try to tell anybody what you two women are doing, then you get deemed as crazy, or then they do some mass calling. But then nobody wants to stand up to them. I mean, power in numbers, I don't know what it is. Why do you allow these women to scare you? Exactly. What are you guys mad about? I mean, honestly. So the account comes up and types in the backstage, please take my wrench from me. Filbert, I give zero craps. Did you have breakfast this morning? William, if it is you, buddy, I would say probably the morning is crack open a beer. Has your liver not told you how uncaring it has been to you? And William, even if it isn't you, like, bro, AA, can you guys time that person out? I just feel like this person has a very, very upset liver. They don't appreciate your sense of humor. Maria used to be funny. I don't know what the hell happened to her, man. Maria, and I'm pretty sure you're up. I'm pretty sure you know I'm live. At this point, you probably know what color fingernail polish I have. Maria did used to be fun. You did, Maria. You used to be a very funny lady. I mean, sheesh, you go a little overboard on the doxing and stuff like that, but shit, Maria, you did used to be fun. What happened to you? It's called an attitude adjustment. Well, isn't that what they teach you in kindergarten? Oh, William? I don't know what William needs. Oh my God. I remember when I first met William, he was so upset. He had feelings for Jules, and they bought him a cell phone, and he was going to defend them to their honor, and blah, blah, blah. And he felt like he was a simp, and blah, blah, blah. And I don't even know what a simp is at this point. Never did I use that word, but shit. I say Texas in my phones or invigorate myself, but whatever, it's all in good, whatever. And then he goes over, defends Maria, and now he don't have anybody to defend because those two don't like anybody. So where'd that get you? These are all things that we should have learned back in high school, way before we all came here and decided not to play so well on the playground. This is at the point now where people are just wanting to wreck people's lives, and it's not cool. My God, did we not learn anything when we were in third grade and we did like field days and stuff like that? Sheesh. You cannot do, So basically what I'm going to not be doing is I'm not going to be dropping the link because it's stupid. And Aries, I'm really sorry I took your wrench. Man, I was so freaking upset. I was asking my friend, I said, what in the hell did I do to her? And thank God I reached out to you. And again, I'm sorry. I didn't like these two women. They are dead ass set on ruining not only my life, but everybody's. At this point, I do not care what anybody thinks about me, but the stuff you guys are spinning, this is stuff that like, it's crazy. Sheesh. Maybe I'm going to start buying some Barbie dolls and like dressing them up and stuff like that. My goodness gracious. But Aries, are you still in here? I do want to say I'm sorry. I had no freaking idea. It will not happen again. I don't understand this. This is very eerily close to where, Christoph, it's not really upsetting me at this point. At this point, it's more of an annoyance, and it's more like, do I need to like think about what kind of options? Because obviously when I try to do something, then they try to derail that. And the problem is Maria and Jules have the biggest mouths I've ever heard. They literally sit up there and say what they're going to do. Right? They're allowed to do lives. They're allowed to do their super chats. They're allowed to drag people. They're allowed to do that. Nothing's ever said about it, ever. I go over to do my live streaming that they're happy about. Then Jules goes, oh, well, she's not making any money. What do you care, bro? But then you keep coming over to my live streams and interrupting me, but I'm the problem? Sheesh. And it's high school. No one's mentioning anything about her finding my freaking class picture. Y'all are too busy dissecting what George is doing, and she's doing the same thing to me. And half of you people in the last year were like, oh, Jules was responsible for X, Y, and Z. Now y'all in there. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Hey, Pocket Smart. There's nothing more. I don't understand it. I can't wear a certain pair of pants. We're all joking about something about a wheelchair, and that I'm making fun of people. I mean, anything I do at the end of the day, but yet I look at my weekly stats and I got Maria and Jules's channel as the one that they watch the most other than mine. And everybody wants to put a blind eye against what these women do. Why? Chances are they have a file on you. They probably already doxed you. Like, this isn't. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be your friends. Well, but when did that idea keep going around? It's not fun anymore, you guys. Like, this is bad. This isn't a community, that's for sure. But I mean, and the sad thing is you guys really don't seem to care whose feelings you're hurting or what you're doing. And I just, some of you people, I was really, really good friends with you. Like Kat, the U.S. Navy vet. Kat, I never did anything to you. And then you're writing on my page. Why, Kat? What did I do to you, Kat? I know you're watching, or Maria or somebody's hit you up. What did I ever do to you, Kat? Ambulance Kelly, I was friends with you when I got out. You were a very sweet person. What did I do to you, Ambulance Kelly? Wind Whispers, what did I ever do to you? These things need to be addressed. Okay, so what about the stuff that Jules and Maria do? Why isn't that being addressed? You guys think that they just learned how to dox people and get files on people and mass call? You think they just picked this little habit up? Y'all know pretty much they have files on all of us. A lot of you content creators that are sitting in the back acting like you're doing real, doing your life thing, then y'all go live. Come on, guys. I never did anything to Kat. She just blocked me because of Maria. And Maria, you said you've been doing this stuff with me for freaking years, even when I got out. And then I don't talk to your dude, but then you talk about Clint. Why do you care, Maria? Yes. It is a blessing. Nobody should have to wake up and be worried about what these women are going to do. said get out of here. What part do you not understand about that? It means get out of here. Like, what? Why am I explaining myself to you? Don't you have some ugly old women that you need to go report to? Would you please get out of here and take your bloated liver with you? I'm not in the mood for you at 9/27, May 27th of 2025. Please get out of here. God, you are annoying, William. Take you and your bloated liver and your used up tampon hive cell phone with you and go report back to frickin' frag. Good morning. Get out. Hi, Ghostface. You guys to sit and dissect what I do, or Heidi or Marie or anything like that. Therapy must be working because I can start making jokes again. So invigorate yourself out of my room. How about that? At 9:28 in the morning. Welcome back, my friends. And you guys wonder why I have so many people coming in on my live streams. It's called having a very good presence. I have wit. I have jokes. Something you women need to do. Yes. Bloated, busted liver. Freaking tattletales. My God. If you don't do what I want you to do, I'm going to make a phone call. I'm going to make people not support you anymore. Blah, 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 blah. Good God. You guys sound some sort of way. Why are you doing this and that? And then you guys are over there reporting back to a cartoon bee that talks 105 miles a minute. God dang. Moldy tampon hive. Yes. Welcome back, Jen. 9:28 a.m. 5/27, 2025. It's called Get a Sense of Humor. Sheesh. Thank you, Habanero. I said all that with my full ass chest too, with my big pancake titties and shit too. Idiots. If you don't like me, you don't have to like me. Okay? You guys don't have to like me. But at the end of the day, there are people that are going to love me, good and bad, bad and good. So get used to it. And you too, Filbert, and your liver. I give zero shits at 9:29 in the morning. Jeez. Thank God I have therapy today, eh? So let's see what else is going on. The OnlyFans thing. Yep, I might be doing that too. Me and Clint were looking into it. Apparently, there are tons of people that have feet fetishes. So maybe I'll do something like that. Don't know why they care who's in your chat. Some people want new people in their chat. Well, you would have thought when I gave those pictures to Maria after my friendship with John Yates got ended, you thought Maria maybe would have been a little bit nicer to me and said, hey, the only reason I was being nice to you is because I wanted those pictures. You would have thought when I gave them to her, because the woman scares me shitless, that she would have left me alone. How about that, Maria? At 9:30 a.m. You women are terrible. You women, I don't like half of you. Half of you guys, I am so freaking happy that I'm away from. I would rather get root canals than deal with half of you. And you guys want to talk about us? Yes, Greenbell, get your butt in here. Sergeant Pepper, Ghost of Shadows, where are you? We talk behind the scenes. I thought we were going to, like, friendship date. Get your butt in here, too. Wind Whispers, I want to have a conversation with you, too, at 9:30 a.m. Wind Whispers, you get in here. At this point, Throat Goat, come on in here, too. I don't need Lisa Ann, none of you people in here, but Throat Goat, you can come in here. 9:31. Yes. Me and Clint are doing reaction videos. We're doing this and that. You women want me to get ticked off, and I'm actually not very ticked off. At this point, it's like, it's stupid is what it is. Hello, Green Pepper. Nice to see you. Let me go ahead and give you a wrench. You know why I like you, Green Pepper? Because you have a wonderful, firm stem. There you go. You look great in blue. 9:31 in the morning at a level 2. Good God. So here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to do a live from here in the morning, before or after Heidi goes live. And speaking of Heidi, I like Heidi. I think Heidi is a wonderful woman. I have driven Heidi for freaking been so rude to her in the past. I like her. I don't care if any of you guys like her or not. And if she tells me something and I do something to offend her, I sure as hell am going to be happy and do what she says, because I believe that Heidi does look out for the best of me. And God forbid I've made that woman freaking miserable for the last 6 or 7 years. Not that long, but long enough. And I don't care whether y'all like Heidi or, because y'all at one point in time, y'all hung out. Now you don't like her. I do like her. So that's that. And she covers reality TV better than half the reality TV people cover themselves. So that's that. I like Heidi. And by the way, if you guys could drop Heidi's link, that'd be great. If you go in there, you'll see Keeping It Real. I think Balti's in there. I think Sweets and Beyonds might go in there. Actually, Sweets and Beyonds ain't even taking me off anymore. I saw what a sun-dried tomato looked like in Anne's room. And speaking of Anne, if you guys could drop her link too, because Anne's been getting it left and right. And it all comes back to the same two women. You guys are done polluted everybody out in Reddit. Maria, you're over there running. How does Reddit go? Okay. Bottom feeders, definitely Maria and Jules have more pull in there. 90 days in crack. A lot of you 90-day people are starting to go over to the dark side with these women. I do like Heidi. Y'all wish you had an ass that you could bounce a quarter off of. Y'all wish that you guys could cover reality TV. Sheesh. She got a cool ass sister. That's what you call growth out of somebody, Jules and Maria. Growth is when me making Heidi's life miserable for years, and for Heidi to give me a chance. I should have never been disrespectful to her. If my grandmother would have been alive, she would have smacked my face to my lips stuck against. Oh my God. That's what growth is. Sheesh. And yes, I made some calls when I first got out. I was still really freaking manic. I was talking to somebody that I thought was a damn therapist that was giving me every single phone number in the world. And Jules, wouldn't you like to know? He wanted me to call the FBI on you. And he was his best friend at the time. That would be you, Maria. So you knew about it. Should have made him. Gosh. From here on out at 9:35 in the morning, 5/27/2025, I am an adult. You can either be friends with me or not be friends with me, okay? This college wannabe hazing and bloated livers and bloated bodies and bloated mouths and your guys' tacky ass whatevers, I don't care. Right. Yes, I thought Paul was a freaking therapist. I talked to my therapist about him. How do you think I knew Johnny Mac went to the gas station? That's when that shit with SoFlo happened. Maria, remember that? You remember that, Maria? Yes, when I first got out, I made some calls. That's why Jules pulled the FOIA. So any FOIA that any call I've ever made, Jules knew about it. Jules. Even the one where I was ticked off at Clint about all that shit happening. Duh. That's where Jules and Maria get this crap. Then Clint getting in his fee-fees. Gosh. But God forbid anybody bring up what brand toilet paper you guys use, which I don't care about. Well, I take that back. I do like my toilet paper. It's scented and it smells great. And thank you to people that do, stick up for me. I appreciate it. Because it really broke my heart. It really broke my heart to see Kendra and Rochelle just going after them to the point where it's like, I don't know, some of you guys went to college, but they do like college hazing and stuff like that. And it's just a way for people to like demean you and make you feel horrible. And I just listening to Jules's thing and just hear her talking about Rochelle and talking about her and talking about her. And I don't even know what Rochelle ever did to her. No, he wanted Amcy to call. He wanted Amcy to call because I have the text. Amcy gave it to me. No, Maria didn't pretend he was a therapist. I thought that he was a therapist. He would get me and Clint all riled up and we would argue. But see, when Johnny Mac went, okay, so when I first got out, right before these little calls started and shit, I was still so freaking manic. I definitely came on way, way, way too soon. And, oh yeah, he was really good friends with Maria. So here's what happened. So I first get out and I did this live or something like that. Clint had made an account for me, something like, and Maria, you know this, okay? Because this all comes into why I do this stuff for Maria, because Maria will go real life on you. And why Clint and I are at the point now where we're looking around to get somebody to represent us, because Maria does not know how to leave me alone. So I first got out and first began the program and stuff like that. Well, so I made some phone calls. So I start talking to Paul, right? And this was before, like, and he'd be like, oh, quit, arguing with Clint, your blood pressure, blah, 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 blah. And then he would make comments about Cooch, and he would make comments, I don't think so much, not about Heidi. And I did used to drive Paul nuts, I ain't even gonna lie. But he wanted me to call the FBI on Jules, but that wasn't when I got out. That was something like way back in the day. So Jules, note that, honey, I didn't call. I know that he was real pissed off at Sophie. So one day I went up to go get, and Paul, you were on the phone with me, so don't act like you weren't. So this is right around when I met SoFlo, right when Maria was in there. So I go up to the gas station and I find out that there were two people that were up at the gas station calling me a crackhead or something, which is odd because I have these people coming in my room under sock accounts, right? Hell no. Only time I ever called the FBI was years ago, and that's when me and Clint, I was taking Clint to Walmart and somebody got out with a pew-pew. And it was Kathy's husband that I called them about because I sent pictures of it. So y'all are going to quit lying on me, respectfully. You guys wonder why I take screenshots of everything. Yes. So anyhow, so I go up to the gas station. I find out that I heard it was Johnny Mac and his wife. Again, I wasn't in there. They couldn't pull the camera feed on it. So I was telling Paul about it. Well, and I have no problems with SoFlo at all. I don't. So y'all don't have to like him, but I don't have any problems with him. So anyway, I started going into his room. I started modding. Well, Maria was in there. Any damn room I freaking went to, it was like Maria's the freaking rapture. You never know when she's going to show up, and she's worse than the devil, right? And Maria, when I say to leave me alone and quit bothering places that have people that have jobs and their superiors, I mean just that. You need to quit that, Maria. People are allowed to talk about their feelings. And you, of all people, have no right to be judging me for my past or what I've gotten in trouble for. Sheesh. So anyway, so then I find out, okay, so that stuff happens. I'm on the phone with Paul. We're talking around. We're kikiing. And I will say this. I drove Paul nuts. I absolutely freaking did. So Maria, so I found out. And what I was going to do was, as I go back up to the gas station, Paul is like on IG with me. We talked on IG. And again, I'm not going to sit and rip him up and down the road because, like I said, I just thought that he was a therapist, guys. I didn't know nothing about NAMBLA. I didn't know nothing about nothing. What I should have realized is Maria, since I've been out, has been on my ass. And Maria, go ahead and drag me. I wouldn't expect anything less than you. But I will tell you this, Maria, I've shown you in Jules's channel to anybody and everybody because you two women do not stop. So then, this is why I said I think these two have been hanging out. And that's why Maria and Jules are always trying to shut me up or shut people up. So I realized, okay, so, and Paul did help out with me and Clint. Like Clint and I would get in these arguments and stuff like that. So Paul knew what was up. I don't remember what the hell ended up happening with the SoFlo thing. I know what I did was I gave my wrench back to SoFlo because Maria and her friends kept coming in. I had no problems with Vault. Vault had every right to be ticked off and whatever. Though you, Maria, you and your friends kept coming in and getting on my damn nerves. And I remember Maria when I first got out, and she was like, Clint made me a Reddit account, right? Maria found out about it. She hits up Clint, and Clint tells on me. He tells on me to Maria, and Maria tells Clint, Clint, what was it, like 6:30 in the morning? That was when I first did a live when I first got out. Maria, you knew because I told you I was going live. And what did you say, Maria? That you were going to call X, Y, and Z. So that's why I said. So yes, to the people that I made any phone calls about when I got out, except you, Jules, because you were talking about my kids and you refused to play the follow-up call. I would hate to have to get my FOIAs when you guys could just forward them to me. But yes, that's pretty much what happened. I got out, still manic. It took me a good year, I would say, to get my medication and stuff going. Sheesh, I think I was on the phone with another person, like the stuff with Sophie. I understand why Sophie's ticked off. I called on her. I shouldn't have done it. But you know, it's very concerning when you have people going to your gas station, when I first got out. Why? And Jules, you knew about it. That's the thing. I have no problems with Johnny Mac and his wife. I haven't even talked to him. But Jules, you could have told me about that. Thank you. So let's get to the point where calls start coming in, right, Maria? Right, Maria? That's what was said in John Yates's text, right? You know, the one that Jules was going to read out until she got to the point where she realized it was all going to come back on her and what her bad deeds were. Hello, Habanero. Morning, Stevie Lee. So anyway, Paul and I, we ended up just ceasing whatever. I know at that time, Maria was real pissed off at me. I tried to be friends with her again. He told me just not even worry about it or stuff. And Maria, you were stressing him out real bad too. You used him too, in my opinion. But yes, I do want to let you guys know half the calls that I made, they knew about. Maria, you knew about it. And then when I tried to get her to leave me alone, I tried to get an order of protection against her. Everybody knew, who I reported to knew, anybody knew. So basically what happened is I went to go fill out the order of protection. I was talking to somebody. I'm not going to release who that person was because I'm friends with that person. I was filling it out. I was at McDonald's. I remember I had a strawberry pie. I did not take the order in. Maria, you said I did. Show me where I went and filed on you. That would be absolutely impossible for you to do that because I never turned in the paperwork. And that is why she freaking started her mass calling shit. And you did, Maria. And the only reason I can prove this is I looked at my replay for my chat, Maria, the day we got into it with all that stuff with Habanero, and you wanted me to go make things right with Savage. Remember, you didn't want anybody to know you were friends with Jules, Maria. You also said that we didn't talk, Maria. Yes, we did. We talked on the regular phone. We talked behind the scenes. I do not understand this. All of this because you did not want anybody to know that you and Jules were kikiing. And I'm telling you this is not something that just happened because it happened the day that me and Habanero got into it. And I'm telling you this, the reason that I know you two were cool is I lost my wrench and my friendship with Jules because I wrenched out Habanero and Jeff. And isn't it weird that when I became friends with Habanero and Jeff, again, after Maria did not want me to be cool with them, isn't that kind of weird they both didn't like Habanero and Jeff? This has been going on. All the calls that were made when I first got out. Drazo, that's Jules's friend. Johnny Mac, that's Jules's friend. So in my opinion, you two been friends for a hot minute. when somebody wants to speak their piece, then that's when you guys do your real life crap. So if anybody wants to know why I kept putting up with Maria, is because Maria was trying to mess my life up and or get me in trouble, because that is who she is. And when that doesn't work, then they will attack your mental health. And please understand, ladies, one of you is a cartoon and the other one of you has been around longer than I've been on this earth. So I think if anybody needs to go get their mental health assessed, I think it would be you two women. You women are deflectors. Anything that you guys talk about other people, what they do, it's to keep the heat off of what y'all are doing. Jules, you brought the mob people in here. Maria, you were friends with SoFlo. You guys brought all of this shit here. Well, maybe not Johnny Mac. That was probably more my doing. Well, let her have a crush on you. Maybe that'll get her to quit talking about Clint. So let's get to the other thing with Clint. So Clint gets in his fifis. He messages Napa, oh, Jen, a Mountain Dew, this and that. Do people not understand that Clint says things, whether it's true or whether it's not true? And then you guys hold on to that shit for like a year. Like, let it go. Nothing at all is going on in this home other than me cleaning, me doing what I'm doing. I don't know why Clint did that. I spoke to Napa. This should have been taken care of. Good morning, Dreamsicle. I don't know if Johnny Mac had an infant haircut. I have no freaking idea. I don't know why that kid hates me. I have no freaking idea. When I was insane, I think the last thing that I spoke to him about was, oh my God, I don't even remember. I feel really bad because I did disrespect his wife. That's it. And Jules, it was good enough when you knew about the gas station thing, but then you like discard him out of the hive. I will tell you this, Johnny Mac was very loyal to freaking Jules. Why? I have no idea, but I do wish that kid and his wife the best. And I wasn't the only person talking to Johnny Mac either, so let's just get that out too. I didn't think he had an infant haircut. I thought his haircut was kind of nice. What I remembered of it, he had cool shoes. That's about it. There's just so much stuff you guys do not realize. Like when my dad passed away, stuff was not good. Then my mom passed away, and this was something that was impending for years. And Jules, you knew about it. I don't understand why people are cool with you now. Jules, you have made me your meat and potatoes. To this day, I don't know what a meat and potatoes is, sis. I have no idea. Maybe when I'm your age or something, maybe I'll know these goofy little terms. I got no problems with the kid. I mean, I think he was pretty upset, but like when I first get out, like, why are you guys mass calling people? Why do you guys do something like that? Shit. Leisure suits, yeah. I got no problems with the kid. Apparently he's like doing his life and doing his paranormal. I have zero problems with it. At all. I think Lisa's real cool with them and stuff. I like Lisa too. I ain't seen her much, but I like her too. I mean, I've got these group rooms. You will never, ever, ever, in my IG chat rooms, you will never see anything written in there that's stupid. We don't dox anybody's kids. We don't talk about anybody's legal proceedings. And here we are. We got all these women. John Yates shows it. Shows everything in these freaking texts. Everything. And Maria gets a pass on it. But then Vault's getting shit for it. Dreamy's getting shit for it. Why does nobody focus on what Maria has done or a Jules has done? Maria, the point is you and I never ended up going to court. I tried to get an order of protection from you. You got mad about it. You even said the day that shit would habanero happen. Please replay it. I'll commentate off my own life that day. And Maria, you did say, oh, well, I'm not going to have anybody put an RO on me. That's not true. Well, Maria, you've had more freaking ROs and court dates than Judge Judy's even had them on TV. Don't you get a little tired of that? I don't know what vacation you've been talking about, sis, because I ain't seen you ever take a break from this. The point is, Maria, if you don't get what you want, then you will go above and beyond to bring somebody down. If that means mass calling, you should not be doing that, Maria, because you didn't like it when somebody even spoke about your job. Which, by the way, Maria, the little hospital job, can you block that account? Yes, Maria, I blocked it. And oh, Jules, can you give me the text from Johnny Mac? Can you give me the text? But we're not kikiing behind the scenes, everybody. We're not. But Jen, can you go over to Marie's community tab and make a comment? And I won't drag you, I promise you. I'll go to Jules and look out for you. Yeah, right. That didn't happen. But no, everybody, I don't talk to Jen. I've never talked to Jen. I don't know who Jen is. I don't know who Clint is. I know nothing about Jen. Jen is dead to me. If Jen dropped dead right in front of me, I would not care. Hey, Jen, by the way, here's the account. Could you do me a favor and block it? Maria, how many times have you hit me up and said that an account that is XYZ and I need to block it? And how many times did I do it? Hey guys, you guys want to do that interview? Jen, you've got the least to lose. Oh, sheesh, I had the least to lose. What are you talking about? I lost everything because of you broads. And now you guys are even kikiing with that dude. I should have never did that interview with C was X. Why didn't you all do it? Why didn't you guys do the interview with C was X? You know that interview was so stupid. I don't like that guy. I didn't like, you know what sparked it? Because somebody was messing with my mod chat and because I have just had it with these women. These women act like infants. This has been going on far too long, ladies. Plus, I got somebody with an angry liver coming in here getting on my nerves. Hey, Stacy. Because people need to understand that a person like a Maria or a person like Jules, this is their life. I mean, I'm assuming the money's probably good, but this is what I think about Maria and Jules. And everybody, please listen to this because they're going to turn on you too. And guess what's going to happen? Reddit's going to turn right back into what it was, where Maria is a psychopath and Jules is Jules. And none of you guys are going to like her again. Yes. I took Aries Sue's wrench because when I had dropped the link, somebody took the link, came up as her account. I think I have a screenshot of it because I screenshot everything. Or it's a conspiracy theory, according to Jules. The cartoon B, while they're talking about our mental health and everything, you guys are reporting to a freaking cartoon B because that's normal, right, guys? Yes. They came up under Aries' name. Hey, Daniel, nice to see you. You may not know about a lot of this, sir. I met you on the live stream. This is Daniel. If you guys could tell him hi, he's a wonderful, wonderful person. So anyway, where are we getting to with this? Yes, glad to have you. Hey, Lisa, how are you? I hope Johnny Mac is well. I know that you're friends with him. If you hear that I said anything bad, I did not say anything bad. I was wishing him and his wife well. I only brought it up because Jules was trying to throw him under the bus. And you did, Jules. You should apologize to Johnny Mac, honestly, Jules, because you knew my freaking address. And then you freaking tell on him and then kick his. Why, Jules? Oh, or actually, how I met Lisa when I was in the hive with you, Jules. You remember that? And we, you guys were covering Kendra every single day, saying awful stuff about her. You remember that, Jules, when I was in the hive this last time? Not much has changed there, has it, Jules? Hope y'all had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I worked Sunday, but was off yesterday. Yeah, I had a pretty good weekend. I have a little bit of a freaking cold coming. I feel that because I'm starting to sound a little Luther Vandross over here. But I hope to see you tonight in the live stream. Thank you. I wish he would start his paranormal thing back up. I enjoyed going in there. I really don't have any problems with Johnny Mac because you know why? I fucked up too. But at least him and his wife can move on from it. Hey, Jules, didn't you call her tube sock Tabby? What did that have anything to do with it? Johnny Mac, you must be very forgiving. I don't even have a problem with Drazo at this point. Why he had anything to do with that shit. But if Johnny Mac is listening, Johnny Mac, I'm very sorry. I'm sorry about how stuff went down. I'm sorry to you. I'm sorry to your wife. I'm sorry to the whole family. I'm sorry. Not quite sure where Tube Sock Tabby came up, but you would have to go to Jules about that, since she's the one with the great nicknames. Really, I don't think that there's anything that we haven't touched on, other than the fact that that's why I always would do stuff that Maria wanted me to do. Because if you don't, you got to deal with her consequences. And you guys, her consequences are not very nice. It's to the point now I could say, put a 1 in the chat if she hasn't doxed her freaking dentist at this point. Well, I'm glad. Not quite sure what I ever did to Drazo, but Drazo's got great taste in pizzas. How about that? I could say great things about everybody, just not you two women. I just don't understand that when I came to this community, guys, I came to this community and literally within within the last, the first 6 months, I was dealing with somebody like Jules. And at one point in time, all of you went, well, except for like Missy and half of you, but all of you even said, okay, yeah, I'll set it up. I got to go see my doctor this week anyway. But at one point in time, the majority of you women were the ones saying, Jules was the one who had been going at me and going at me and going at me. And half of you guys, if not most of you, are friends with her. And that is what is so hurtful to me. It's hypocritical, absolutely. But most of you women and a few of you men were saying that she was the one that was responsible for up until when me and Clint broke up. Why on earth, other than power and numbers and hate, would you guys be okay with somebody that had went after you, went after your family? I do not understand it. But then she has a problem with somebody like Heidi, or a problem with Marie, or a problem with a Jen. But half of you women, she was fine. She had went after you. Okay. Thank you so much. Well, can you take Tamiflu if you have kidney issues, though? And why would you women try to do something to me, to like do whatever, knowing that I have kidney issues and this and that? Why? I mean, that's another thing I don't get with you women. Maria, you've had freaking issues and stuff like that. I have never in my life been as nasty to you as what you've been to me. Oh my gosh, you guys are at it with that little laugh emoji. God, it's so sad. Nice day for my life, Trusting Tuesday. Clint, what's that song called? See you later, Daniel Lane. So, Habanero, do you have anything to throw in about this? I'm going to apologize once again because I should not have taken Habanero's wrench. I should not have done that. The reason I did it was because Maria scares the shit out of me. And Habanero and I talked about it this morning, and I'm saying this. It is not okay for somebody to hold that much power over you to make you think that they're going to do X, Y, and Z to ruin your life. And Maria and Jules, you both said, oh, well, we're not going to go real life on somebody. Oh, yes, you women are the definition of real life. You guys are bad news bears. I think, you know why I apologize? You know why I apologize so much? Because I know between the videos with Clint, I have heard so many freaking people. There are so many people that I do not see anymore on IG that I would love to apologize that I was so freaking rotten to, that I may not ever get to apologize to again. Because I feel so bad. And I'm a firm believer that a person that wants to apologize to somebody that cannot apologize, I would rather be a person that apologizes. Yes, she is, dude. Yes, she is. You don't understand. Not so much anymore, but I'll tell you what, I tried to get an order against her and she went ham on me. Ring, 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 ring. And then she doesn't get what she wants. Let's call higher above that person. Ring, ring, ring. But that's okay, Maria. People see your channel and the stuff that comes out of it. You don't want people to go real life, then you do not do it to other people. But I'll tell you what, Jules wants to have a calendar day out of the month. You know what my calendar day is? Was the day that shit happened with Habanero. So get me a date on that, Habanero. And that'll be my national get rid of Maria out of my life day. And I will celebrate that every single day. And Daddy's disappointment, I like you. I think you're a beautiful woman. And I think that is half the reason enough that Jules and Maria don't like you. Because you know why? Maria and Jules are not beautiful people. And even if they were drop dead gorgeous, I still wouldn't call them beautiful because they have ugly souls. Well, you know, I just think that somebody that is pretty or maybe has good things going for them, they are not going to like you. Why? Because their life has been miserable and it makes them feel better. Which is a typical bully. You know, and I can have sympathy for those two, you know, which is something they would never have for me. You know, a lot of people, when you grow up, maybe you don't have a lot of friends, right? And maybe you come to the internet and you know, you got your little group chats and maybe you guys aren't doing the nicest things like, hey, let's call, let's do this and that. But Maria and Jules probably did not have a lot of friends growing up. So this is the validation that they need. I mean, but it's not okay. I mean, I get it. I get it. I mean, I used to not have a lot of friends. When I was younger, I did not have a good childhood. I mean, shit. I mean, who doesn't want to be liked? Who doesn't start up alive and we all go in and tell each other hi and everything? But, you know, and I get it. But just because you had a miserable life or whatever, or you're miserable in your life, that doesn't give you an excuse to make other people's freaking lives horrible, Maria and Jules. It's not. It's not okay for one person to judge somebody else's mental health when you guys are reporting back to the serial doxer and somebody that's a freaking cartoon. And that's fine. Like who you like, love who you love. Just do not be hypocritical about it. Because I'm sure Habanero and Jeff Spicoli are not the only two sock accounts. Hello, do we not remember Lola, Rosita, Clark, Habanero, Holland Opus? Do we not remember that? Well, I would like to say thank you, Dreamsicle, because I was watching some of Amzi's videos back when I was a member before Clint found out a membership. And I remember that there was a live back when Amzi did like me and had some morals and scruples about herself. But I had seen you in the chat and you were sticking up for me. And that was right around when the videos had come out. So thank you for not judging me because of that. I really like you, Dreamsicle. That's one thing I can say. I don't think you've just always been a nice person. And I do not understand why Maria has done that to you or your family, other than the fact that she is she's jealous because you have found happiness in your life and Maria doesn't have happiness. Just the same as she tells all of us we're bad mothers, like her family's picture fucking perfect. And it's not, Maria. You don't want people calling XYZ on you, then you don't do it to other people. You're old enough and you should know that by now. But I guess I should have known that hell froze over because Terry Time's over there. I'll tell you, can you guys believe Terry Time's in there being friends with Maria? Terry Time isn't friends with me, but she's friends with Maria. That's another thing. Who finds the logic in that, Terry Time? You woke up in the middle of the night so ticked off at Maria, your freaking boob almost fell out of your nightgown. Not a problem, Dreamsicle. I think I'm going to go do stand-up comedy. I really think that I should do that. Because this is laughable at this point. Terry Time, I do have to say that. And I'm sure somebody's already reporting you. That's when I knew hell had frozen over, is when Terry Time and Maria were hanging out. And I was the cross to bear with Terry. Okay. Fuck yeah, hell froze over. Terry, what is wrong with you? Do a Tuesday live and cuss me out. And Terry, I'm a little mad at you too because I had to get a hearing aid for my ear all the times I was on the phone with you, Terry, and you screamed at me and you're friends with Maria. So hence, when you guys saw this fish that I bought, the red, white, and blue fish, that's Terry Time. And the other fish, the red and white one, that's the one that looks like the devil, that fish is Maria. So go watch my shorts and like it, because those two fish, they're like beta fish. Beta fish do not get along, and that's why I bought them. Hey, Kendra. So if everybody wants to get their piece out, get it out here at 10:08 in the morning. Just don't dox anybody. Don't make any bad comments. Hey, Sassy. Now, Kendra, you were part of this whole thing. Okay. Kendra, let me ask you this, because Kendra, you're a very smart woman, which is why I think most of them don't like you, because half of them have 2 brain cells in their head and they're smacking at each other at this point. So, Kendra, what I do want to tell you is when I was friends with Jules, when I got out of the hive, I want to let you know, and I think I've already told you this, I want to let you know that they were watching you almost every single day, trashing the shit out of you. And I would like to apologize because I think I said something sideways, but I think I apologized to you about that. I did. But Kendra, what I do want to tell you is I am really, really sorry. I know that you've went through. Oh God, we got Ellen back. I ain't seen you for a while. How are you doing? That's a beautiful face. That's a very beautiful face. I like your cheekbones. Thank you for coming in, Ellen Degenerate. But what really freaking hurt me is the way that you guys, because Maria, you and Jules have not let up off of her. And I know what it feels like to have problems in your life. I know how it feels to maybe not have one of your children talking to you. I definitely know how it feels to be homeless. I was extremely, extremely so disappointed in you guys, the way that you covered Rochelle and the way you guys talked about Kendra. Why? Was Kendra friends with Jules back in the day, you guys? Can somebody confirm or deny all that? Because I know Kendra came from like the Krama community or something like that. But anyway, I will never understand what she ever did to anybody for people to go after her and not like her or to get on. I think she is one of the most humble people I have ever met. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah. It was my Cash App that was dropped though. But Kendra, here's the thing. I know how it feels. And if I'm saying something and you don't understand it or you don't feel this way, again, I'm just giving my opinion. Kendra, you're a very well-spoken woman. I think you have a lot to offer the world. And I think not doing your channel would be horrible. I think they broke your spirit is what I think. I think that Jules and Maria broke your spirit and they made you doubt who you were. And I think that I just think you're a very nice person and I know how it feels. I think you can cover trauma. I think you can cover anything that you want, Kendra. And I think you're very smart. I don't know what is going on in your home life, but I'm very sorry for that. I know how it feels. Believe you me, I did not have a good life growing up. And I think that they just nitpick at you because they look at you like they look at me. They look at us like we're weak. And I'm very, very sorry what they did. That was not okay. Oh, and I would like to buy some candles off of you. This has been like a year. So just let me know. I would like to buy some because I think you do magnificent candles. What are you doing? What are you up to, Sassy? But honestly, guys, I just came here. I came to this community or whatever it is. Honestly, the whole reason I would have known anybody is because of Clint. I came here not because of anything else other than just wanting to have a channel, getting to meet some people. Oh, well, look at you. Look what the cat just brought in. I don't know if we can have a friendship affair, Ghost of Shadows. You're a little too flighty for my liking. No, I'm kidding. I actually like you. I think you're a really cool person. We can have friendship affairs all the time. I'm a little confused by you, not going to lie. I think we had a great conversation and we don't talk as much anymore. Now, I'm not quite sure what's going on. Maybe it's your schedule, but I do like you a little bit. You are very controversial, as I am, my friend. And sorry if I sound a little nasally. I am not feeling so hot. I think I have a sinus infection. You guys are definitely right. Reddit is the devil. So while I'm on here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of my Reddit because pretty much Reddit's being run by everybody. Well, actually, Reddit is actually being run a lot of this. Let's see what you guys have to say. Captain Howdy. For some reason, Captain Howdy, I believe I'm getting some Clark vibes from you. George, your speculation will not be permitted in a court of law. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to get to my stuff. Ooh, whoever you are, Sky Thunderous, I have always had a soft spot for you. So whoever you are, Sky Thunderous and Reddit, I do like you. Captain Howdy, I don't like you. I think you're a weirdo. Yeah, did you bring me a weird? Oh, here's one about me. Hefty Answer. I'll tell you what, Hefty Answer, I think I called you out. I don't like you very much because I'm about to delete my Reddit, but I'm going to tell you something, Hefty Answer. You said some really real life stuff. Ooh, it's Will Ferrell. I love Will Ferrell. Too good not to share. Is that Will Ferrell? He ain't got shit on me, guys. So here's the stuff you guys got to say. Ohio player. You can only stretch a rubber band as far as you can. Daily quotes from the desk of Genevieve Bailey. Now, I do like Ohio player, even though everybody and their mother's been accused of that. Hey, PP. Hold on, I'm just catching up on some Reddit. Other people do it, so I can do it too. Texas in my phone. Classic Jen. I do like Texas in my phone. Elegant Blood. I don't know what quite happened with us, Elegant Blood. I don't think you like me much anymore. Particular Salt. I definitely don't like you. You are from the hive 150%. She really thinks she's a celebrity talking to complete weirdos and minors. Really? Really? Particular Salt. Is that how you feel? I think you guys hang out with Jules and Maria's End. Particular Living, I don't know who you are. Neither invite. Why does she pull her hat down so far? Well, the reason I pull my hat down so far is because my eyes have bags underneath them, and Jules and Maria make fun of me because of that. I have kidney disease. So that's why I wear a hat all the time. Oh, and number 2 with hoops and a nice little ponytail, I look dead ass sexy. So how about that? Hey, Susie Rotten Crotch. Let's see here. I'm just reading mine. I have the right to read mine. But I'll tell you what, Will Ferrell, I love those pants on him. Anybody likes those white pants? Go over to Walmart and get them. I'm a size 2, by the way. Hey, Pock and Smoke. I'm not going to read George's. New York City Strong. I do like that person. Euphoric Constant. I don't know. Let me see here. Is that AMC for real? No, it's not bad, Sassy. I'm just reading the stuff about myself. I'm not reading it for any other reason other than the shit you guys, the narratives y'all are telling. Carrier Chronicles. Jules, you're the one that gave us the little thing about the spoof calling. So, Jules, you're the one that started the spoof calling. Beautiful picture of Maria. Okay, so we don't have that one. So I'm out of... Okay. Paging Mr. Yates. Okay, Jules, that's not you. Let's see here. I do like Will Ferrell. I think that's pretty much it. Other than the fact that you guys are trying to spin your own narratives, that's pretty much it. By the way, I love my white pants. Stinky Skin Flaps is usually bothered lately because she's not showing her face as much because she's got cord. And Jules, yes, I did fill out an order for you, and you know that was given to you. I didn't go because, you know what, really don't matter. You're not going to freaking stop. What is Gold Band? See, I don't know about any of this. See, I'm an idiot. I'm a big time idiot. By the way, Ski Mask went live. If any of y'all want to go over there, I only mentioned that because he stuck up for me when all that shit happened. Go whine somewhere. Damn, is that AMC from back in the day? She was kind of cute back in the day, I guess. Not really. This is an epic moment. Clint, can you come in here and get rid of Reddit? I guess I don't need to be looking at this stuff because it's the same damn people. Oh, this is what it was. Okay. Imaginary green. Is imaginary green, that's between two of you people. It's either a 90-day person or somebody that used to be in Jules's room. This is what you have to say, imaginary green. Okay, hold on. This is the one thing I want to read. Okay, imaginary green. It's 2 live streams and showing the rise of views. If you scroll, there are explanations of how the multiple times is when I do my live streams and my Wi-Fi isn't working, I may have to start up another live. Okay, so there's the first thing y'all are nitpicking, which is stupid because y'all go live whenever the hell you want, how many times you want. Now, in vertical form, what does it matter if I'm doing live streams? What is it y'all's business? Why are you paying attention to just me? Because I buy views. Clint, when have I ever bought a fucking view?
I didn't know you knew how to.
Exactly.
I didn't know you could do that.
When did I buy a view?
Who do you buy them from?
That's what I'm saying. This is just shit, these idiots. Okay, remarkable raisin. Yeah, always buying views, the whole community. Okay, no, I will agree with that one. Because they're saying everybody does it. So that's a good one. Revolutionary book. Oh, you've been getting on my nerves, sis. I hope she knows that if she... Yeah, I do got to quit playing music. Okay, this one. Toothless Best of Truth. Every time I scroll on my feed on YouTube, it seems that she's live 3 to 5 times a day. That is not true. If I have a Wi-Fi issue or something happens and I'm 46 years old, what is it your guys' business? Top Skin. If you guys don't like me, do not subscribe to my channel. Then you won't have to worry about notifications that I get. I don't sit in IG patrolling what every person does on YouTube. Is that not considered the same thing? I'm just here to point out the hypocrisies. The reason that I get a lot of views, to be honest, I think it's because when you do these vertical lives, you have a lot of people from all over the world coming in. But I do have a lot of trolls that come in. So I cannot help it. Yes, I'm a size 2. I don't know why. I used to be at my heaviest, on God. I have a picture of it. I used to be 222 pounds. On God. You guys want to know why my teeth are like that? Is because I had a little bit of an eating problem, which I don't have anymore, but I did because I was really, really, really big. They're called crowns. They're called going to the dentist. It happens. So that's why, I try to not make other comments about people. Why are they doing it? Who didn't like Lisa? That was fucking Jules. Jules, you gave me pictures of Lisa's apartment. I had pictures of freaking Lisa's daughter. Yes, Jules, you gave me pictures. It's because of Lisa. Jules don't like Lisa. So Jules don't like somebody. We know Maria's then don't like somebody because that's how this shit goes. Fuck yes, thank you. I go over to do these and to get away from this bullshit, and they follow me over there. Like onion powder account. Who else is going to come up with something that's stupid other than the bee? If she's going to cover me making veggie stew, she's going to come in with a fucking account called onion powder because I put onion powder on my chicken. That's how stupid this is at this point. I like doing it. That's all that matters at the end of the day. One of you guys show your face and go live. I like doing them. I like when people come in. No, everything that you're saying is 100%. I'm agreeing with you guys. See, I'm not like those two women. I'm not going to sit and block out a bunch of people. I don't have little sock accounts filing into their rooms. This is a safe room. You guys can talk about whatever you want while they're sitting in there doxing people and doing all this horrible shit to people. We're sitting in here having an adult conversation and they can't handle that. And hi, Jules. I'm sure you're in your IG tampon hive sitting there. Whatever, Jen, whatever. Maybe if you guys would have left people alone, we wouldn't have pepper accounts coming in here. Oh, Camden, you need to go back to TikTok. You have some nerve calling somebody freaking crazy when you freaking were friends with Jules. You got some nerve, Camden Epcot. I think what you need to do is take 2 aspirins and get rid of that nasty hangover and not be worried about what a Jen's doing. That's what you need to do, Camden. You spend about as much time as Jules does worrying about what I'm doing. I heard you're over there in the TikTok area hanging out with the wonderful creator. You do you, boo, and don't be worried about what a Jen's doing. Camden, which isn't even your name. You need to go away. I think you're off the rails, in my opinion. I was starting to like you, too. Now I'm not. I'm going to have to put you on the block list again. You need to go away. Do something with your life. Well, if I'm so ignorant, then get out. I think you have an ugly soul, Camden. And it doesn't hurt me at all to say that. Oh, really? Well, how about this, Camden? How about I know who you're friends with? I'm going to go ahead and screenshot this. She ain't no fresh or breath there. Camden's a drunk. There ain't nothing fresh or anything about her. Camden, you need to go away. You don't know nothing. I've never done that again. But I know that Jules likes to accuse me of shit like that. You have anything else, Camden, to say? Anything? Camden's stupid. Camden, you need to take you and your nasty, stale beer breath and whatever guy you claim that I took. Camden, as I told you before, whatever guy you're saying I took from you, I was with him first when I was in high school. So enjoy my sloppy seconds and get out of my business. That's what you need to do. I heard you that you cut hair for a living. That's what you need to do. Go get a job, cut some hair. Stay out of my business. Kendra, I know about that person, why they don't like me. I've been dealing with Camden for years, Kendra. Don't worry about it. I know who they report to. I know all of that. I give zero shits. At 10:27 in the morning. But Kendra, do you understand where I was coming from? Just please understand. I don't like that they mess with you and stuff like that. So I just thought that night when they were going at you and Rochelle, I don't agree with it. Whatever is going on with your life, Kendra, I will tell you this. You have a beautiful apartment. I think what you're doing is amazing. Like I said, if you ever need any help with anything, let me know. That was not a very nice thing, actually. I'm going to have to screenshot that, Camden. That's not very nice. I don't know how well that's going to look on you, my friend. You know, I have never had a drug or alcohol problem in my life, and I just think it's so sad for people to like rag on people about that. With all the stuff with fentanyl and people having problems back in the day. Let me see that. Camden, you give me life. I heard Kia was giving some bomb-ass deals. What's that mean, Habanero? Okay, so Camden, okay, which is weird because when Jules and I were friends, I sent a picture. Camden is supposedly, either she is friends with somebody whose dude I stole from somebody, or it's her dude. Now, I know this person. No, it's okay. Now, Camden is either, there's a guy that I dated back when he was in college. And that's who I think it is. But either way, the point is I was with that guy first, Camden. So I don't know if it's you or if it's your friend or whatever it is. But you need to let that go, sis. Why you're even back, I have no idea. Well, I don't think anybody truly leaves, eh? Yes, Camden supposedly does hair or something. I don't know. This shit started in Jules's. So Jules probably knows, but I believe I may-ish know who that person is. But apparently I took their dude or whatever. I don't freaking know. I have no idea. Because clearly I'm the only person online that, you know, has relations, so whatever. That's what I was told, is that this idiot did hair. But here's the thing. So there's this lady. I didn't go to school with her, but I was with the guy that she's with now. I was with him back when I was 19. Yes. And this bitch does hair. Yes. And where do these people start out? In Jules's room. But anyway, I have a screenshot. I don't know. Exactly. Let me tell you this. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be so honest. No, I don't think I want to talk about that. But either way, it's like, whoever you are, all I know is I wouldn't know nothing about her had Jules not freaking ran her mouth about her. But there was a screenshot. I think this is probably when I was going through the breakup with Clint. And somebody has sent me a screenshot of who Camden was. And when I sent this screenshot to you, Jules, when I modded for you, and if it's that person who Camden is, I know exactly who that person is. And I know why they don't like me. And if it is that person, I didn't take your dude from you. I was with that dude first. And I wish that somebody was still alive that could confirm that. And what does it matter? God. Apparently, I'm still with Clinton. I'm still his mistress. My God. Said mistress, I guess, whatever. But I've been with Clinton for 6 years. Oh, Camden's obsessed with Heather from Love After Lockup. Well, who was obsessed with Heather? Clark Jules. And isn't that weird of what Heather has a problem with and what Clark and Jules allege that I did for years with Cans? Isn't that weird? Yes, they were stalking Heather. Heather lives in the same state as them. Yes, remember that, Clark? They make fun of her. The same reason they claim that I have mental health issues. Again. You guys did stalk Heather. You guys stalked everything about Heather. Because why? Because Jules is obsessed with people on reality TV shows. Hello? And you know why I think Jules doesn't like me? I think because her dude was in prison. I believe that Jules probably wanted to be on Love After Lockup and was probably pissed off that her dude wasn't getting out. And I think that's why she didn't like Clint. Aside from the fact that she puts like pink clothes on Clint and, you know, says what she says about him. But that's why I think Jules really doesn't like me. I think because Jules wanted to be on that show. And Jules, I don't think it would be too hard to, like, you know, find another guy in that situation. Just don't tell on him. Solar panels. Yeah, don't make an estimate. Don't do an estimate. Don't have it. Yeah. I was listening to when George said that. That's kind of weird because I don't want to go into it. I told a friend of mine about that last night. I had, when did George get his solar panels on? Can you guys find out from him? Because I find that a little weird. Was this a couple months back? Jules doesn't love you. Jules loves herself. Well, maybe she does. Maybe that's why she talks about it. I for sure know. If that's the case, Habanero, then Jules is madly in love with me. Starting to think Camden's got a little soft spot for me, too. Camden's harmless. I give zero shits. He did break up with her. I was in the hive when that shit happened. If anybody remembers, I was part of the Squirrel Council or whatever that nutty bitch says we were part of. We were in there. He was doing a video chat, and then she calls us right back. Oh my God, you're not going. Well, she don't need to be madly in love with me. She ain't my type. I don't date cartoon bees. I watch them on TV. And speaking of, that's from Snapchat, Jules. You are not the owner of a freaking bee, you weirdo. Snapchat or Canva is, not you. But I will tell you this, Jules, one of the most beautiful times that I've ever seen you, honestly, was when you did that thing of Rochelle that night. Whatever filter that you had on that night, I honestly think that's the best you ever looked, Jules. Yeah, they really do. They save money. Where's Muggsy? I don't know. Thinking of me naked. Not kidding. Oh, Jules will go live soon, right about now. She's sitting there like, okay, Clark, do you have your 5 sock accounts to go into Benny's live? Miss Mickey, Throat Goat, do you have your 5 accounts? And if you don't, I'm going to kick you out of the hive for the 900th time, even though you'll come back again. Anybody that's ever pulled FOIAs, you're not to show your face until after my court date. Now, guys, even though Jen brought up Heather today, we're not going to go stalk her for this week. We're going to focus on Benny. We're going to focus on Rochelle. We're going to focus on Kendra, but we're definitely going to focus on Benny. And even though I don't like the 90-day community, we're going to be cool with them today so we can run all those sock accounts in there. And by the way, guys, I'm probably going to quit in the next 2 weeks. And then make sure that all of you guys leave. Yes, all of you guys. Super chat me from behind the scenes because we don't want Benny to think that I do all this for money. I definitely don't. And let's put Kendra down today and let's put Rochelle down. But we're always going to keep Benny near and dear close to our hearts. And by the way, what are we going to talk about Benny today? Does Benny have a heart on like I do for her all the time? Or does Benny like cans again today? And you know what, guys? And by the way, Clark, if you go in Benny's room more than 2 times and I think you like her again, whatever story that I've got over your head so I can keep you near and dear to the heart that I don't have, I'm going to tell that one too. Just like I told on the every other thing you've done, Clark. But she liked you fine when you were in the hive, right, Kendra? I just got to check on that. And we're not supposed to like habanero or green pepper or anybody that's in a sock, but it's okay to send Lola in or Rosita. Yes, SOS, Muzzy. Get your ass back in here. I am worried about her cholesterol. With all that damn honey and bad decisions in that stinger, I'm sure her glucose levels got to be off the chain. Eating all those freeze-dried Skittles, and I hope she's cleaning out that ice machine. That thing was $70, Jules. $70 as compared to $2. I'm telling you what, that's an elite thing. I know what kind of ice machine that is. It was $70, by the way. When you get a Sonic ice machine, Jules, that's when you realize that you've made it in life. Hey, Muggsy, what's up? Oh my God, I bet that IG live that she's watching right now, I bet she is pissed. How much you guys want to bet Jules is pissed this morning? She's getting herself revved up for tonight's live. Well, she probably won't now that I said it, but when Jules goes live again, 10-1, she's pissed at me. Oh, of course she did. You know what I also found out? Okay, so the night that I went live for the first time, is this true or not? Because I got to ask again, because it's a conspiracy if I don't. Did Jules go live that night? Do you guys remember? Because Jules knew the night that I was going live. Now, does anybody know if Jules went live that day? Because if she did, then nah, she was never friends with me. Sorry, I got to get a new chair. She used her channel to go after people, of course. Yes, it was $70. I mean, even if it was $300, the point is she didn't buy it. And if she paid $300 for that type of ice machine, then somebody got ripped off, or she pocketed the difference. I used to have one of those ice machines back in the day, is what I'm saying. But I bought it. That's the difference. I bought it. I'm pretty sure I think that Jules went live that day. I don't want to have to go back because Clint actually made me, Jules, I'm going to tell you what. You lost the best friend you could have had, baby. I had to unsubscribe from you yesterday, and Clint refuses to let me have a membership with you. So you lost the best $2.99 that you could have ever had, baby. Me and Clint are done.
One penny to that.
Was it $2.99 or $3.99?
They said $3.99.
Yeah, it was $3.99.
Twice what you charge.
Twice, yeah, 3 times of what I charged.
Twice.
But Jules, you lost the best $3.99, baby, you could have ever had.
Plus tax.
Plus tax, Jules. You lost the best freaking membership that you could have ever had, baby. How many months? I don't know. How many?
All right, you gotta be quiet while this is.
Well, God forbid, I know. Jules have to stop doing anything to get up and fill an ice tray or anything like that.
Is it? Go hard.
Yeah. Hopping air in his eyeballs. No, Clint made me cancel my membership. But I had everything I needed off
I
that
didn't know
anyway.
you were a member.
Because I was told keep a paper trail. So I started going in. I bought myself a membership and I got the stuff out of there that I needed. I was taking my blood pressure and it's at 127 over 76. And how many beats per minute?
72.
72. So if anything Paul ever said that was correct, he said, don't let this stuff affect your blood pressure. And it has not. You stay in lights. Whose job got threatened? Hey, Sergeant Peppers. We're just sitting in here passing the peace stick. Everybody's getting their feelings out. Daddy, I expect nothing less out of your attorney. Thank you, Donna. Donna, I would like to tell you how much I care about you. On my freaking good, my bad day, my good and my bad day, you have always had my back, and I love you to death. And I don't know if you've had to stop being friends or somebody got mad at you for being friends with me. I thought maybe I'd heard the bee say something. I'm not quite sure. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I would like to say I really, really care about you. I think you're a great mom, and whether I'm insane or whether I'm not, thank you so much. I need you guys to understand something. If I did not take therapy or medication or anything like that seriously, I'm telling you what, I wouldn't be here to talk about it, to be honest with you. But I am going to say this. I don't think she was trying to put anything in anybody's head, Muggsy. She was just joking with you. I promise. Nobody's job was threatened. Muggsy can't read. Muggsy, nobody was saying that, honey. We're all just sitting in here joking around. They want to see all of us get in fights, okay? So that's what they want. Nobody said that, honey. We're all just trying to have fun and joke around. That's like my live last night. Somebody was telling a joke about something, and then I'm just making fun of people. That's not how I am.
There, you have that plate.
Thank you, honey.
Is that all the dishes on here?
Hey, Judge Evie. This is another woman. I've known Judge Evie for a very long time. I know Sparkles. I knew her from Real. I think AT2. This woman, I have loved her for years. She used to do mock trials with all of us back when stuff was fun. Thank you. That's another person, just like Donna, on my good and my bad days. Something. Oh, it's getting to your hamsters now? Shit, I don't even know where Chloe is, and Jules puts Chloe on a milk carton. Jules, that didn't have nothing to do with the kid that got put. I don't understand. You guys own that horrible shit while you're live, and then somebody makes a comment on how cruel you are for putting Chloe on a milk carton. Oh, I did not do that because of what? Yes, you did, Jules. You put Chloe on a milk carton to make fun of it. That's the kind of cruel shit you people do. Actually, Jules, why don't you do that? Didn't you and your dude Wood of the Glen or something start that nonprofit? Why don't you do that anymore, Jules? Is it because it's like you don't make enough money because you're donating and like doing good for people and you're not receiving money for it? How come you don't do your nonprofit, Jules? Why don't you do that anymore? Is that because when they did, well, here's what I think. So we saw that video, right? Jules, did you just feed those kittens because you wanted to get on TV? Is that why you did that, Jules? Because we don't hear about you doing nice things like that anymore. Yeah, they did yeah. Is that why you don't do the nonprofit anymore, Jules? I bring the snail trails. I used to say that. Some guy would say something. I'm like, yep, wherever I leave, I'm leaving a snail trail behind me. I just know that I feel so freaking rewarded, man. When I like drop off food or I do something like that, when I drop those baskets off, I felt so freaking good doing that. And who started the basket thing? You did, Jules. And I'm still getting shit for it. And now I'm doing mental health baskets, leaving snail trails. I've heard snail trails before. Actually, my ex said that, and it was pretty fucking funny, to be honest. Now, the slimy canal thing, when somebody tries to tell me to do something, I came up with slimy canal. Did I come out of your slimy canal? I know, Donna. I have all my mom's videos when she was passing, and they're on a very best friend's channel, and I watch it, and I just remember everything my freaking mom said was true. Except she was not true when she said, what did she say? She said, let Amy have her fun. Only Amy knows what's in Amy's heart. Do you guys remember that? A lot of you guys that came in, thank you so much, because I want to tell you guys this. And I look back on it and I wish to God I wouldn't have put her on those lives and stuff, but that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to be a part of it. And, I wish I would have told her, because if you guys remember, I wish I would have told her. I wanted to tell her so bad, because that's when Jules was so freaking horrible to me. And she said, why didn't you tell me, Jenny? Because I didn't want my mother to know. And screw all of you guys that fucking supported me literally like months ago, telling me about what Jules started. It's been 3 years, almost 3.5 years. Well, almost 4 that my mom's been gone, Jules. That's how long you've been going about me. Bringing me up every single freaking day. So if you were calling me Benny that far back, Jules, you were all up in my Kool-Aid about my picture. So for 3 years, Jules, you knew about me. You knew I was in cross country. You knew all that. And that is what a stalker is, Jules. So at the end of the day, I might respond, but I never showed your apartment. I would never even know where to look where you went to school, because I don't think you stayed in school past 5th grade. There is no way you did, or you wouldn't be behind a cartoon bee with stickers on your walls. You've had people that I've met in my real life in your room. I've never done that. I don't know what your cat's name is. I don't know who your sister is. I only know that Burke account that was in that freaking hive with me back when you got dumped, and that stupid pink bear, whatever that was about. You know what? Honestly, back in the day, I remember that, because that's when Kenlyn was really nice and helped her out with her litter. Do you guys know that I was going to buy her peanuts for her squirrels, and she had the freaking nerve to tell me that they had to be unsalted? Do you remember that, Jules? Unsalted peanuts. That's how much I cared about you. I actually bought a whole pound of those things, and you ended up dismissing me. Unsalted peanuts. Now you got everybody else's nuts in a vice. How'd that work out? Unsalted peanuts, everybody. I do kind of miss those squirrels. I feel bad for them. Some of them missing ears, some of them missing tails. Maybe that's why she said the Fight Club. I can't keep up with all this stuff. I'm glad, Habanero. The only person I aim to disappoint is Daddy Muggsy. So wait a minute. If you guys are talking about skin flaps, wasn't she making fun of me or something like that for when I was wearing my jeans, for my stomach going over my jeans when I was sitting down? I'm going to have a Takis competition with my son. Which ones are you eating? The ones with lime in them? The ones I have not tried are the ones that are blue. Now, I do want to try the blue ones. If you really want to see him go down, why don't you guys drink those suckers with pop? Get some Pop Rocks, eat some Takis with that, and drink it down with a Coke. Both of y'all will be crying. I'm not quite sure what your toilet will look like at the end of the night, but have fun. Judge Shady, what's been going on with you? Can we please set up a mock trial? We've been setting this up for like a whole year. I need to come to your court. Okay. Squirrels, when mating, the males rip their hair out. Humans put Oh, shit. For the longest time, I thought, well, thank you for letting me know that. I appreciate it. Wanda, how have you been? God, I remember back with the CPS days. Oh, my God. You're sore? Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Clint. Well, I must have been really good last night. Dang, Clint took my blood pressure. Clint brought me my medicine. Oh, my gosh. Dang, Clint. I either did something really wrong or I did something really right. Wanda, have I told you today that you're one of the most beautiful women in the world, inside and out, and that you have fabulous hair? I just adore you, Wanda. I really do. Sorry, I had to use the laboratory. Oh, my goodness. Betty. Okay, so nobody. Okay, what'd you think of last night, Betty? It was a hoot, wasn't it? You have to be a very fast talker, very fast thinker. I love the live streams. I just wish that some of you women, I tried to do them to get away from you, and now you all are coming in. But Betty, nobody was anything. They just did not recognize who you were. So you did amazing last night, and you look great in blue. You actually look very great in blue. Oh. Oh, wow. Clint, you might want to get Reddit off of here. Somebody just, who are you? World War III is about to start today. Oh, shit. Clint, was there a World War III?
No.
Oh, okay. World War III. B has been sending. Bye-bye. Oh, I hope that's not true, Jules. Can you get rid of Reddit? Here, uninstall it. It's about to be World War III today, and I don't want to be part of any of that. Well, they already know what my house looks like, so. I don't want to be part of no World War or anything. The rhythm is gonna get ya.
Uninstalled and removed.
Uninstalled and removed. So, Sassy Nerd Girl, if you're still in here, it's gone. It is gone.
For now.
No, it's gonna stay gone. They're getting brutal down there. No way. That's what they said. Listen, I was never a history buff. I can't, you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I did not like history. Where my jam was English and freaking science. I did not like Spanish. You're doing it better than the right way. You're doing great. Was there a World War? Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't alive when that happened. I'll tell you what. If you think I was a bubblehead prior to going insane, I became worse of a bubblehead. So now there is save all animals, go vegan. Well, I agree with that. You want to tell me where Chloe might be too? Dude, it's going to be World War III today. Shit. Habanero, right now, I just feel like you're sitting back like, oh my God, why do I love Genevieve so much? Why do I love Genevieve so much? She said everything went downhill. You are never going to let me. You know what? I think me, you, and Napa going to have a damn bond over that. I already have another one, though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm doing everything I can to get back in your good graces. Well, here's the good thing. The other one is not gone. Muggsy, are you in heat this month? I thought I was your girlfriend. Muggsy, you get around. Daddy, your words can never harm me. Anything that... I'm kidding. I love Daddy's disappointment. I will take her sloppy seconds and thirds and everything else. No, I'm kidding. I love Daddy's disappointment. She's good people. I have no idea how she got drugged into this stuff. It's not cool. Her or Party Rock. Both of those women are just freaking amazing and classy and feisty, and I just love both of them. Well, I surely hope nobody drove by George's house. That's a little weird. Kate had somebody by her house. Somebody was by my house. That's a little weird, guys. Y'all are focusing a little too much on this freaking boring Buckeye state. Oh, Machine Gun Kelly, him and Megan Fox had a baby. Shit. Holy crap. Hey, PP, is there anything you want to look up on Urban Dictionary before I get off here? I got some stuff I got to get done. Therapy, Wednesday, May 20. Oh, it's tomorrow. Got it. Confirm that. But I try. Oh, gosh. Hold on. I got to quit playing music. Whoever said that in Reddit, y'all are right. I got to edit this out. Damn it. Thanks, Karma. The bullying and harassment needs to stop. It absolutely does. It should have stopped freaking years back. It's not becoming a safe place for people anymore. Nope. It's not. Yep. You can't even be friends with me. And where did it all start? Where did it all start, Karma is the cat? The person that said karma is the C-U-N-T. Where'd that all start? I don't want to say too much. Wanda does listen. I know she's, cares about them, but damn. That's why I like Karma. Tell me one time since I've ever known you. Well, minus the time if I was insane and I did anything. But tell me one time that I've ever spoke against Karma. Never. A lot of you guys didn't like her. Never. She is my buddy. Sock account, not sock account. I don't care. Oh, yeah, I've done told everything. I bet. Here's the thing. Clint and I were joking around. This was years back. And we're talking about our damn Social Security numbers. That's when I really started to learn how Jules was and stuff like that. To pay attention. I never thought in my life to have to protect myself like that. I get on IG. I would go pick up my medication. Me and Clint would have conversations about stuff. I never realized that Jules paid attention to all of that. I will never, ever understand how was she able to get my 9th grade picture. It is sad, man. Clint, I do need to find out about that. How would she be able to get my 9th grade picture? See, and the more you try.
She has no life.
Well, I understand she doesn't have a life, but that's messed up. Yeah. Jules, I sincerely hope you were not on myclassmates.com. I will rejoin my classmates and I will look into it. I do not want to pay $1,000 to get my stuff pulled. But honestly, Jules, the one thing, all the people that you're cool with, hey, Camel French, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Actually, Camel came in from the live streaming. I remember somebody from the 90-day community. That's when I had heard of Amber Sherrington, whoever that chick is. Now, that person had files on everybody, and I still have that, by the way, ma'am. So this, I guess, is that what they talk about when they say files? It's basically just getting everybody's information. I think that shit is, it's just not okay, man. And, maybe there are people behind accounts that really don't like me. You know what I'm saying? And that, I don't say, when I talk to people, I don't really say anything that's too damaging and stuff. The person that freaking knows all my information is we know who it is. She doxed our freaking couples therapist. You did, Jules. We couldn't even go see him anymore. My freaking pharmacy, all of it. Like, that shit's not cool. It is not safe. And for those just coming in, if I know you from the live stream, this shit happens all the time. I don't think that people pay enough attention that this online bullying stuff, this is stuff that adults do. It's not just teenagers, man. You would think more teenagers would do that, but no. Somebody like a Jules that puts stickers up on her walls and puts everybody else down for what they do. And half of you people don't understand. You don't understand. She is not a friend to any of you. None of you. Miss Mickey, she's not a friend to you. Clark, she's not a friend to you. And I can sympathize. I was one of those people that I wanted everybody to like me. And there's probably people that still hate my guts that I talk to. It's not worth it to be friends. You guys, I don't understand. I always wanted Maria or a Jules or somebody to like me. There are some people that are not capable of liking anybody. That is life. Somehow, for some reason, I feel like it's going to turn into World War IV by the end of the day. What y'all think? I think that. And I know George has got a live schedule for one, and I certainly hope that nobody freaking went by his house. That's what it's saying. Bambi's Balboa break. You didn't even last one half of the day. Go away. If any of my mods see where somebody's like writing stupid stuff, let me know, because I just had to remove a comment. Oh, shit. Well, we did pretty good last night, mods. Actually, I didn't even realize that. We've been doing pretty damn good. The only thing that I've been doing wrong is I've been playing music. So thank you for everybody that's been modding at night. We have been kicking ass. Oh, sheesh. But I'm trying. Muggsy, Camel wants to know what's wrong. Oh my God, even TikTok's starting to get a little racy. Oh my gosh. There's somebody in my group room that I have blocked. Who the hell is that? People. Clint, I really hate that song. Don't touch. Clint, I have my neurosurgeon thing. I'm going to bring it into you, okay? Nothing. Why would you ask that? Because she just came in here. She's from live stream, Muggsy. I actually thought maybe you guys were having a little heated whatever. Muggsy, actually, I'm going to have to break up with you today. You and Ghost of Shadows seem a little too flighty for my liking. Kidding. Oh, sheesh. Clint, what kind of weather is it today, babe? I don't know what to wear today. What should I wear today, Muggsy? Definitely not my white jeans. No, I'm kidding. Maybe I will wear my white jeans. Clint, is it hot today, buddy?
What?
Is it hot today?
No, it's like
Chilly?
sprinkling. Sprinkling.
Oh my gosh.
It's like 40-50% chance of rain today.
Oh man. Yeah, right. I don't think that'll work. Well, that'll either go really well for the channel or it won't have a
so
channel.
kind of do. Yeah.
Yes, I want Ghost of Shadows to come back in here. I have some important questions. No, I'm kidding. I said they're flighty. Sheesh. Well, I'm going to do my live stream tonight. I think we covered pretty much everything that needed to be covered, anything and everything. And I don't know. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I keep yawning. No, it wasn't anything bad though, huh? Oh, got it. Okay, friend, if you're still listening, I just got your message. Yes, you have a good day too. So if anybody wants to stop in the live stream, that's fine. No, I'm not breaking up with him. All right, see you guys later. And I'm sorry, I can't believe that World War III question, that thing. Oh my God, habanero. So what is the moral of the life? Don't be hypocrites. That's all I'm saying. And just make sure that channels are understanding that 2 of these problem channels are starting up their crap again. So just protect whatever. Don't break somebody up on panel in case you get P-bombed. And we know William's coming in and we know, all this crazy stuff. So just, stick together and go to somebody before you hear anything and ask them, because that's one thing I'm glad that I asked Aries about, because whoever took that link that day and said for me to demod them, you got a little bit too much time on your hands, and that's not cool. So justice for Pyrex or whatever she calls it. And I guess I'll see you guys tonight when I do my live stream. So everybody take care and do something productive today for yourself and somebody else. Oh, yeah, may all be God. Have a great day, everybody.